Hey guys, happy Valentine's Day. It is Valentine's Day today. Today is February 14th. I have been doing lots and lots and lots of nail art. Excuse my voice because I just woke up not too long ago. So lately I've been playing around with different polishes and gel polishes. I was making some Valentine's Day designs, and I thought that today would be a perfect day to kind of make a little tutorial. I did upload a tutorial last night, and I thought that maybe something simple like one of these designs would be fun to do today with you all, so I think that's what I'm going to do. Yesterday I did do a kind of drag marble effect without any water, so if you didn't see that video, definitely go check that out. I kind of did a little mini tutorials at the end of my video, and so as you can see here, I've been playing around with a specific technique that does not necessarily require water. So if you're trying to get this water marble effect, and I'm going to admit that I'm not the best with the water marble. So what I do is I kind of just do this kind of a drag technique with the polish so that it looks like water marble, and I didn't use any water with these designs at all. There was pretty much no mess at all. So that's what we did in last night's, I was going to say vlog, in last night's little video tutorial. And of course you can do water marble with actual water, and then hopefully you'll come out with something looking like this. I'm sorry for my camera not focusing. There we go. So yeah, there's several different ways that you can accomplish the water marble kind of look. You don't necessarily have to use water. You can use a stamping plate. You can use the technique that I used, which we are going to do today. I just very quickly, before I started this video, I had some water that was sitting out overnight like this, and for some reason the water sitting out overnight worked a lot better than the water that I was using yesterday, which was just coming straight from the faucet. Now I know a lot of places have harder water, which I think our town kind of does have harder water, but what I was trying to do was, and I think different waters, whether it comes from the faucet or whether it comes from like a bottle, distilled or something like that, I think there might be a little bit of a difference in the way that maybe the polish dries, or I'm not really sure. So this is something that I've been experimenting. And so then what I did was I just did a quick little kind of veil, a veil kind of design here, and I have been trying to accomplish this exact look. Not sure if you can see with this nail, but this nail I did try to accomplish the veil kind of design too, but I know you can't really see. It's probably because it's black, but for some reason this one came out a lot better. It doesn't have a top coat or anything on it, but I don't know, I really, whoops, I like the way that this looks. And you do have to kind of pat down just a little, but I still like the way that that looks. It's really pretty. I'm curious to see what it looks like with a top coat. So this is something that I've been trying to play around with. If you don't know what I'm talking about, there's like some sort of kind of veil technique nail art that is going around. And I actually have only found a couple of videos about it on YouTube. I think it's probably, I don't know, I heard something about it. People having a lot of pictures on Instagram about it, and I do not have an Instagram account. I think that maybe at the end of the video I might try to top coat this and see what this looks like with you guys. But for right now, we're going to start our little mini tutorial. And guys, don't be afraid if you do not have one of these plastic fingers. Actually, these plastic fingers you can find very, very cheaply on like Amazon or eBay. Or you can kind of make your own. This one I made many, many, many years ago. Yes, it looks a little bit a little creepy, but it was just a piece of clay that I flattened. I made kind of like a finger shape, and what I did was I just kind of made a little indentation here, what would look like a fingernail, and then I just attached a piece of clay to the nail tip, and there we have it. It's not going anywhere. Unless you take this off, it's not going anywhere. I mean, it's just as sturdy as the one that you would buy. So, and as you can see, it's nice and hard, so it's very, very sturdy. It works just as good, and you can reuse it. You can take off the nail tip like I just showed you and reuse it. So let's get into this tutorial. So I think I'm going to take this nail tip right here. It has just a little bit of red polish here down at the tip. I'm not sure if you can see that. What I'm going to do is just quickly choose the nail polishes that I want. So I'm going to use this Wet n Wild Rogue. I'm going to use, and these polishes are several years old, so they're not brand new polishes. This is a black cream from Wet n Wild Shine. So what I have here is just a base of black. It was a white nail tip. I think we're just going to use two colors for today just to make it simple. So we're going to push these out of the way. And we're going to start with our red. Okay, so the tools that you are going to need is probably something to cover your surface. Here I have a paper towel and I have a silicone mat here. And I have this is not even a legit swatch stick. I just have a popsicle stick with a piece of clay and a nail tip. That's what I mean. I do have other legit nail swatch sticks, but I thought that I would show you guys if you don't have the money or you just can't find the actual swatch sticks that you would use probably from Amazon or eBay. I apologize for my heater. It just shut off, so I'm sorry for the noise in the background. It is winter, so we do have the heat on. So, just if you're wondering what that noise was. And then I just have a dotting tool here. That's what it looks like on one side, and there's a narrow side on the other. So that's all we have. And we have our two polishes. That's all you're going to need. You might need a little bit of acetone or something for cleanup if you needed to. But what we're going to do, guys, is we're going to take our nail polish and we are going to just apply kind of just all over the place dots of red polish. Yes, and you are going to leave it like that. Be careful it doesn't drip from the sides, but that's why we're over a surface that we can get polish on. If I do get polish on, this silicone mat is very easy to clean up. I recommend you getting a silicone mat. If not, just a paper towel is fine. And then you can just pick up that paper towel later and throw it away. So next we're taking our black. We're going to take our black, and yes, we do have a black base, but we are applying more black. So what I'm doing is that in the middle of those red dots, just like you would if you were doing a water marble. You're taking the red, or the black kind of dollops, I guess is the best way that I could describe it, sorry, and kind of just like you did with the red, just get little dollops on there. That kind of looks cool already, and we haven't even done anything with it. Alright, so that's what it looks like so far. It looks like little eyeballs. Then we're going to go ahead, take some more glitter polish in the middle. So if you get that, if you got that it's starting to drip, you're going to take your design and you're going to kind of flip it around if it tends to drip in a way that you don't want it to. Like if it seems like it's going to drip off the sides, you can go ahead and kind of catch it and guide it down. So what I'm doing is I'm swirling at the same time while it's coming towards the tip of the nail. So that's what we have so far, okay? And we need more polish because you can tell down here it's not as even. So we're going to go ahead and not make a mess like we just did here. Oh my goodness. Yeah, don't do that. I just made a huge mess. But I'm actually kind of happy that happened because that just shows you that that's why you need to have a protected surface. So what I'm doing is I'm rotating my wood stick here. I'm sorry if you hear little noises in the background. My little dwarf bunny is up and making noises. She just ate, so she's ready to play. So she's making noise. So sorry about that in the background. So I'm just going to take a little bit more, oops, sorry, black, just little dollops, like same thing as if you were doing a water marble with water. You would just want to place just little dollops, and again, this is what we look like so far. Kind of looks like a ladybug, and we are just swirling. Now what I'm not doing is I'm not digging into the nail. If I were to dig into the nail, I would completely scrape the first layer of this design and it would probably for the most part be ruined. So go ahead and add more. Like if you need more polish, go ahead and add more. Don't be afraid. Just pay attention to the amount that you're putting on, because you could very well put too much and it'll drip off the ends. And if it does drip off the ends, that's fine. That's again why we have our surface covered. But go ahead and do your drag art just as if you were doing water marble. And at the end, we are just going to go along the edges and kind of gather and pull and push all the polish. If it's not even, go ahead and drag it on the sides. See what I'm doing? You want to do that. Because if you see here, I have too much paint here. So I'm going to go ahead, polish is what I meant to say. And we're going to go ahead and we're just going to drag that down towards the end. And if we have too much here, we just go ahead and turn our nail upside down, and it will by itself kind of work its way down. So I turned it around and now I'm kind of dragging up towards what you would call the cuticle area. And I think I'm happy with the design. Once you're happy with the design, do not keep moving it because you will in turn ruin it And if you like that design, then I would just stop. Once you're happy with it, definitely stop. Do not keep touching it. So, and the reason why I'm touching it right now is because I just have a little bit too much polish in this corner right here. So when you do that, you already know what to do. Just gather it in. And you know what I think I'm going to do? I think that I'm going to take just one more dollop here because this corner here was just a little scarce with nail polish. Just go ahead and just lightly marble. Okay, so this is what we have so far. Look at this beautiful design. Excuse me, and we did not use any water at all. Look how beautiful that is. No mess, no water. That's really, really beautiful. I really like that design. It's pretty. And it's nice and shiny. I have not used the top coat yet. Really, really pretty. Some beautiful hearts or flowers over that would be absolutely amazing. So yeah, that's it. That's it for my drag, excuse me, marble nail art. That is it. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial. Definitely try this out. If you're not a fan of the actual water marble, please try this out and let me know how you think or what you think. And if I turn my swatch stick to the side, you can see that once again I need to just move this nail polish just a little bit, and it's okay because some of that nail polish is on the back side, which we're not going to see anyway, but you can tell that it's not that thick. You would think, you know, the amount of polish that we put on was really, really thick, and you can tell that the nail is not that thick. Now, I do have a mess down here, and that was the only reason why is because I wasn't very careful with the nail polish. But just to show you really quickly how I clean up my mat, I'm going to let that sit there and dry. Definitely close your nail polishes so you do not spill them. I've had many times where I've done that. Okay, so here I just have a cotton round. You can definitely use a lint-free wipe if you'd like. And what we're going to do is we are going to take our 100% acetone that I have here. We are going to heavily saturate this cotton pad. The first thing I like to do is clean up my tools. So, see how I got nail polish on it. It's okay because quickly, if you clean it up, it should come right off. There it is. I'm going to move my little design here. It's okay that the paper towel has nail polish on it. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to simply just clean off my surface so that I'm ready for the next video or nail art or whatever that I wanted to do. So yeah, that's it. I'll probably change out my paper towel, and that's it. Guys, thank you so much for watching. Definitely hit that thumbs up if you liked this video. Subscribe if you haven't already. Shout out to all of my new subscribers. I see you guys subscribing all the time, and I appreciate that so very much. And also click that notification bell if you haven't, because that'll notify you every time that I make a new video so you don't miss it. Alright guys, so thank you so much for watching. As always, I will talk to you guys soon. I hope you had fun with me, because I had a lot of fun making this design. I'll talk to you guys soon. Bye, and happy Valentine's Day. I hope you guys have an amazing day filled with lots of happiness and love. I'm definitely going to be maybe making another video of one of these designs that I made here, so stay tuned for that. I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.